Most rockets that have carried people or satellites to outer space over the past 58 years have been discarded after their launch, often burning up upon re-entry. SpaceX has said it will carry out tests on the returned rocket. 58 years of rockets.
Right out of Flash Gordon.
Wow.
So we can't go. We can't go for a ride on that one.
Not us, not yet.
Okay.
No. Ron's in for Chris tonight.
Yeah, it's fight weekend here in Las Vegas.
Oh, we do have a fight. We should talk about that a little bit. Okay. So we're going to be jumping in on that one here. Andre Arlovsky is getting ready. Oh, plus a big welterweight matchup there. And how about some NBA highlights for you tonight? Two of the worst teams in the NBA met tonight. We're showing the highlights, but the reason is it's bigger than basketball. Sports is next.
From 8 News Now, this is Sports.
Well, hi, everybody. Big fight for the UFC tomorrow night at the MGM Grand. It's UFC 195, if you're keeping track. Robbie Lawler against Carlos Condit in the main event. Now, in the undercard is former UFC heavyweight champ Andre Arlovsky. Glad to see him making the comeback that he's done here. Now, Andre likes to stick out his tongue after he weighs in, and sometimes he goes with the fangs, and he didn't use the fangs there. He's mellowing in his old age here. Robbie Lawler, right there, Carlos Condit in the main event. Welterweight championship, 170-pounders. This is a great matchup between two guys in their prime. Sounds like the champ is ready.
Carlos is a heck of a fighter. He's a fierce fighter, but I'm here to stay. I'm the champ, and I'm going to showcase that I'm the best in the world. Come on, guys, let's do this.
Okay, let's do it tomorrow night. Okay, a lot of blowouts in the college football bowl season, including the Rose Bowl today, just down the road a ways in Pasadena. Now, you can't win a football game by yourself, but Stanford's Christian got his last name here. No, I got McCaffrey. Ed McCaffrey's kid. That's who he is. Thinking of his dad. He looks like his dad out there on the field. He almost single-handedly takes down Iowa. He was second in the Heisman voting this year, but number one in this one. Opening play of the game, that 75-yard score. And Christian McCaffrey sets a Rose Bowl record with 368 all-purpose yards. Yeah, his dad was a pretty good player, looking like him there for the Broncos not too long ago. His son could be better at rushing, receiving, punt returning, all of this stuff. He's just a sophomore at Stanford. Final score, 45-16. Stanford blows out Iowa in the Christian McCaffrey Bowl. Ohio State won the national championship last year. This year having to settle for the Fiesta Bowl in Notre Dame. Not a bad settle. Buckeyes have this running back named Ezekiel Elliott. He's a pretty good one. 149 yards rushing today. 4 touchdowns. That's a Fiesta Bowl record. 44-28, Ohio State rolls over the Fighting Irish. That fan dressed maybe the worst or best dressed, depending on whether you like the Buckeyes or not. Zeke Elliott headed to the NFL. Could be a great one to watch on Sundays. Okay, great matchup in the NBA tonight. The worst team in the West, meaning the worst team in the East. So why show these highlights tonight? Well, the Lakers are one of the teams, LA, so that's a connection there. Plus, my New Year's resolution is to be kinder and gentler towards the little guy. Help the disadvantaged. Teams that need a little help. On to Staples Center we go, where the Lakers are wearing those strange-looking black jersey. Hollywood Knights is what they're calling them there. Chick Hearn would have called them hideous. Lakers go on a late run. Lewis Williams with a 3. 5 minutes left. Lakers run it again. Kobe set this one out with a shoulder injury. It's Williams again hitting a 3. Lakers roll over the Sixers by 9. A lot of good young players on this Lakers team. One of these days, perhaps they'll get it going again. A few years back, 1990 to be exact, the first outdoor NHL game in the modern era took place at Caesars Palace. Wayne Gretzky's Kings took on the New York Rangers. The NHL found out that night here in Vegas that they could do these outdoor games and make them work. If you can work in the desert, they can work in New England. The Winter Classic in New England today. The Patriots are in Miami, so their house was available. Montreal Canadiens at Boston. Good-looking goal here. Happens quickly. Everything in hockey happens quickly. Montreal's Brendan Gallagher bats the puck out of the air into the net. 3-0 Canadians take the lead. They go on to whip the Bruins 5-1. By the way, they've been doing this Winter Classic now for about 8 years, and most recently since that day here in Vegas. Okay, Packers and Vikings. Sunday night, Packers have brought out their lucky llama for the game. They did this. The mayor of Green Bay says there's a tradition. If you see a llama on New Year's Eve, that it will mean a year of good luck. Now, earlier I said it looked like Flava Flav because of the clock, but Dave, I've got to make a correction. You were right. That's not Flava Flav.
Father Time.
That's Father Time there with the llama.
Flava's not that old.
No, Flava's not that old. So And if Aaron Rodgers plays the way he did against the Cardinals, that llama may be taking his place at quarterback.
How about that?
Against Minnesota. Final weekend of the NFL's regular season coming.
Okay.
It'll be a big weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
All right. Well, they are hungry. They're ready to eat.
How these goats are offering folks an environmentally friendly way to get rid of last year's Christmas trees.